from past game, but I'll be playing on Sunday.
Did it happen early in the game? So you had like playing for a while on Sunday?
I forget like exactly what quarter it happened, but I didn't really feel it much during the game. But after the game, I felt it, and then just figured a little something out. And I'll play on Sunday though.
I imagine you're a guy who doesn't like to miss any time for an injury, right? You really like to go with that.
Yeah, I've always been like that. Want to be on the field with my guys, but sometimes you can't be out there all the time. But I'll be out there when it matters on Sunday.
How will you attack this offseason? Will you strive to be the greatest?
Always striving to be the greatest. Put on some more muscle. Build that chemistry with some of the guys. Hang out with Myles and go train with him a little bit, and yeah.
With Malik out, how much do you feel like there's more that kind of falls on you now to maybe pick up some of the slack up there?
And playing, I want to be, another guy that can, make a name for himself too. But yeah, with him being down, I'm more of like the next man up that needs to step up and make more plays, like he has this year. Yeah, I feel like it's just a progression every week. Sam's been on the practice squad a little bit, bouncing around, helping us some weeks. So, Mike was hurt earlier in the season, kind of still finding his way, getting back. So just gelling with those guys and just keeping it building. Yeah, I made some reason to see, I kind of just knew, our D-line coach said, I haven't seen Myles play before, coming in, but he was saying, Myles looks the best he's ever looked, so I kind of had a good feeling that this maybe could be the year, and it's looking that way.
This is a Tennessee team that gives up a lot of sacks. After the Raiders game, you mentioned it felt like you guys were like Toronto's out there, that everyone wanted a taste of that. Do you feel like there could be a similar performance this week from you guys on the defense across the board?
Yeah, I feel like, there could be a performance like that every week. You just have to go out and get it.
What do you think of that move Myles made last week to get that sack, the big jump to the line?
Yeah, it was actually like a twist game that we ran. He told me he was going to go make an inside move, and I just wrapped around him when he was done doing his thing. So, yeah, we kind of had that planned out, but he beat him really clean.
So you take credit for that?
No credit.
Mason, if he shared with you that 25 was the number that he was gunning for?
Yeah.
How early in the season?
Really early.
What was your thoughts when you heard that was his goal?
I kind of figured that would be his goal. I didn't expect him to say 23. I knew that he'd want to surpass it and figure him out than just that.
Everybody's pulling together and really wants Myles to get this award. I think they help him. So, was that kind of your mindset? I know you're looking for your personal set, but if you have a chance to do something Myles in this record,
yeah, I think I said it last week. I've missed sacks. And they've gone to him. So I always joke with him saying at least it's going to a good cause. He's getting closer to the record. I could care less about me getting sacks. As long as he gets the record.
Given the Titan sack number, so could this be the week you want to get anything?
I mean, you never know with Myles. Oh, are you talking about Myles?
Yes, but you too, to get your first.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's always opportunity. I just gotta go get it, like I said.
Coach Schwartz said that you feels like you're getting better with every game. Do you kind of feel that like you're progressing?
We got Myles Garrett coming up after Mason Graham.
Just getting more comfortable as the weeks goes on with all the guys. Specifically in our room, finding a new D-line. Just finding ways that we play together and our play styles and kind of just going all in.
Have you already made plans to spend a lot of offseason with Myles?
I'm originally going to train in Dallas anyways. I've been training out there. even this past whatever little off season I had, the rookie off season. But yeah, I let him know I was gonna head over there a few times. Yeah.
Okay. We got Mason Graham, defensive tackle. He's going to be instrumental in the game coming up with Malik Collins tearing his quad. Had to get surgery, season-ending surgery. That was Malik Collins. Mason Graham, who just got done speaking. He's the rookie defensive tackle out of Michigan. We got Myles Garrett that's going to come up here shortly. He has the opportunity to obtain the NFL all-time sack record. He has 19 sacks already. All he needs is four more sacks, and he will be the NFL all-time sack record, making history. So looking forward to that. So looking forward to it. So we got Myles Garrett coming up here shortly. Myles Garrett's coming up in here shortly. I call him the human Terminator. Myles Garrett going for the NFL sack record. Can possibly do it on Sunday. We're going to witness history this year as long as he can stay healthy. 5 more games to go. He can get the sack record. He needs 4 to break the record.
I mean, I'll go for 4, but yeah, I respect that team over there and what they can do. And so I got to make sure we stop the run and earn 4 opportunities that can make that happen.
What have you seen on film just with the fact Cam's been sacked 48 times, most of any quarterback in the league right now?
Hey, drop y'all comments. Y'all think he's going to get the sack record this Sunday?
I mean, he's just got to take his time to experience the flow of the game and the pace of the game, and try to analyze things. And I think that's just kind of leading to what it is now. He's talented. He's a playmaker, and he has great arm talent. Just game got to slow down a little bit more for him, and I think it will in time.
That being said, are you kind of looking at chops when you see they're going
I look at my chops against anybody, so it's no different here.
When did you land on 25 as the number? Was that a preseason goal, or is that something that came about as a season?
I said that about 3 years ago for myself. I had a dream, where I had that written on my tape, and I was going to get 25, and I felt like that was just meant to be. Well, after 25, I just gonna write something else.
Myles, last week on 3 games ago, straight in, said he wants you to obliterate his microphone. It doesn't happen in sports a lot. What's that mean? He said something.
Well, I'm glad he didn't have the response Eric Dickerson had to Saquon. So, him being a friend of mine, it means a lot. And, him winning that for me and one of the best for me is special. And I'm hoping I can continue to, chip away at it and knock it down. Make him proud, make my family proud, and continue just playing ball at a high level, help this team.
Myles, we've seen the Euro step, we've seen you go between the back and forth step. How much of that is intentional, or how much is there a natural crossover from your basketball background to your pass rush?
It's intentionally basketball related. Yeah. And as far as those moves, there was jumping through a double team on the basketball court. It's like jumping through a gap on a football field. And the jab step is like a jab cross. All those things kind of translate over. Now the physicality is a little different, but when you get in that open space and you're able to clear the dance floor, it's time to make a move.
Do you take any advice from any of the players on move like that?
Do I take advice? No, but I definitely watch a lot of guys and try to take a little inspiration.
So do you intentionally go a little wider to create space before you try that?
I do. Whether that's whether I'm over a guard or a center or on the edge, I try to make space so I can get into the move that I want to.
When did you choose football over basketball?
When did I? I don't know if I did.
In your mind, did you say, like, this is my ticket?
It was probably my first year in college where I figured, basketball's not good on the knees, and I'm better at it than basketball currently. And most of all, I wanted to be able to take care of my family, so that was the main priority. So I ended up picking this, and it's been good to me.
Myles, I saw a clip with Trevor Williams kind of embracing you after the game, and he said that you're the best ever to do it. And I'm just wondering, what does that mean to you coming from Trevor Williams?
I mean, it means a lot. He's one of the best to ever do it. That's iron sharpens iron, so I'm glad to be able to go against him and earn his respect and make him have a difficult day. I mean, he didn't make it easy on me either, so hopefully, when it's all said and done, we're in a different place. We can run it back in our primes, but I'm glad to get that experience, and I look forward to continue to have those kind of moments, with people who are coming into the game themselves, with rookies and sophomores off of the line who are also looking to make a name for themselves.
Play all over position-wise on that line. Do you still get excitement when you're not in that traditional edge spot? When you're in a different than normal spot, are you still excited, or is it normal to you now?
No, I still get excited. I mean, when I line up over a guard, I'm like, damn, just can't let him plant me. Like, I might not ever get this chance again, and I can't have him going back home and telling his kid, hey, look who I blocked today. So, when I get those moments, I'm excited, and I'm just like, it's got to be your best move right now.
And Myles, obviously, you've been a great athlete your entire time in the league. Before that, how much do you think that what you're able to do now kind of stems from the mental part of the game, your knowledge of the game, kind of coming up and, descending and matching some of that athleticism?
I think it's helped a lot. I've had some good coaches along the way who've helped expand my football IQ and rush technique and knowledge, as far as, telling me to get out there and get that space, allowing me to, try to make those 2 consecutive rushes instead of one whenever I have a wide chipper or a back like that. Them breaking it down like that make the game a lot easier. And so let's continue to study the game and be a student of it. I think that's helped take my game to another level, but, just also my teammates, being able to work with them and, create those opportunities, them being willing to, work with me, do these games and working at a high level. That's something I haven't experienced my whole time in the league, but it's only gotten better and better.
Myles, you talked about the Euro stuff, playing at such a high level. How often do you line up and you know that you're going to pull something out of your bag that they can't stop? Or is it every time? I mean, there's the level you're playing at, obviously. It's like there's got to be a level of confidence that comes with that. You have confidence in yourself always. But what's that like when you sort of approach the line and there's almost nothing that somebody can do?
What is it like? I don't know. For me, it's just going about my day. I mean, I don't think about walking. That's how I treat it.
I would say that so many of your teammates have rallied around trying to do whatever it takes to help you get that sack record, that they've bought in so much. They want to see you do it and do it early.
I mean, to even be at this point, it's all thanks to them. I couldn't do it without the effort and the time they put in to make us this good as a group on defense. We're as good as we ever have been in my time here, and we're consistently rushing and stopping the run at a high level. So they've created these opportunities, and I hope to see us all go out there and feast. So it's not just me. I want to be able to return their favor and allow them to go out there and get their numbers as well.
There's a couple more, because we got so close to this record right now. Do you feel pressure to get it? Are you looking forward to getting it as fast as possible, so maybe it's not in your head at all?
I mean, I think y'all think about it a little bit more than I do. And at the end of the day, I want to win most of all. Like I said, if I get the record, I want it to be in a win. And whatever it takes. If I get 0.5 or 1, or if I get 9 and we win, I'm just glad to have a win. Now, I like to see the smile on the guys' faces after a win. That kind of, you know, pressure leaving their shoulders. I feel like there's so much pressure to win right now. And as there should be. You know, there should be urgency and guys are expecting to win. And you know, I think the sacks, you know, help that. So I give that everything I can, and you know, settle with the result.
Should you get there, where do you want the record-breaking sack to look like?
I don't care how it looks as long as I get it. You know, I want it to look like a game winner. So I want it to look like.
Last one for Mary Kay.
Years, and a lot of different position coaches and parents would say he's got another gear. And it seems like you finally hit that other gear. What was the key to unlocking this next gear that you're on?
I don't think there's any other gear. I think I'm still in 6th, 7th gear, which I have been for the last 4 or 5 years. And I think just the combination of great coaching and my great teammates has helped, you know, give me these matchups that I've been able to win. And I think I've been able to win against doubles and singles for the majority of my career. And now that other guys are winning at a high level, that just creates more opportunities, and we're making the most out of it, including myself.
Appreciate it.
All right, there we heard it. We heard directly from Myles Garrett. He has the opportunity to achieve the NFL sack record this Sunday. He has 19 sacks. The sack record is 22 and a half, 23 and a half. He needs 4 to break it. What I liked in that interview was that the most important thing is two key things he said. He's in the position that he's in to have the opportunity to get the sack record because of his teammates on the defensive line, on the defensive side of the ball. So he knows that he can't do it by himself. Without them, he would not be where he's at right now with 19 sacks. He also said in his interview that the main important thing is for the team to win, for the team to win. So that shows he values the accomplishment of the entire team more than his personal achievement or accomplishment. After this game on Sunday, he will still have 5 games left. I don't think that there should be any doubt if Myles Garrett will break the NFL sack record. He'll be the all-time leader. I don't think there's any doubt that that's going to occur this year as long as he stays healthy. It's just a matter of when it will happen. He did stress that he would like to break the record at home, so I believe he's going to go all out on this Sunday against the Tennessee Titans. I'm looking forward to tapping into the game just to see if Myles Garrett can get the sack record, just to watch the Cam Ward, ShedeurSanders experience. I want to see both quarterbacks do well, but ultimately I want to see the Cleveland Browns win because I am a ShedeurSanders supporter along with his entire family, the Sanders family. I hope you enjoyed the content. I'm Randy Prentice, the host of Premier Sports Talk. Thank you all for tapping in. If you could do me a favor to help push this live feed out, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And like I always say when I close, thank you for being a blessing. And more importantly, may you be a blessing to someone else today. Y'all take care. See you when I see ya.